Hey everybody, good morning, good afternoon, whenever you see this video. Just doing my morning walk in the park. And I don't know if I told y'all, but you know, I'm over 50 and just so tired of working the 9 to 5. Uh, I've been, um, I haven't worked. I've been home, haven't worked since January this year. Before that, I was doing Uber and had a car accident. I'm fine and everything. Young lady ran the red light and she ended up totaling my car. I had a beautiful car, uh, a Lexus, that my daughter was helping me pay for, and I really didn't want it no more. So I think I kind of manifested that anyway. Got tired of driving for Uber. Uh, I just don't. I'm not one of those women who like driving. I actually think it's more of a manly thing, masculine trait, and I was on my masculine side, trying to make money. But anyway, I wanted to talk about the 9 to 5. These 9 to 5. So since then, I was out for work. Had been out for work from January until really until now, or last month of November. Um, I had my taxes, so I had a little bit of that and help from my daughter to pay my bills. I was loving it. I tried to apply for unemployment and found out that they said that you have to have a disability or something like that um, in order for you to claim it at my age. I'm just in my 50s to get your damn money because it's really my money. Uh, Whether it's a little bit or a lot, it's still mine, and I think you should be able to get it. Why can't we get our money now at any time? Why? Because the corporations are the ones running this country. They need you. They need us as workers. They don't want us to retire. They don't want us to retire. So anyway, I went on a job interview. I did another video about JC Penney hiring me. They did hire me, and if y'all go back and watch that video, and but the place was too far. Took me like I think 40 minutes to get there, and I'm just not with that. I'm just not with that. Um, it was a little bit dark. I'm just not with that. Trying to um, drive over there and guess how much they were, and then they were paying me for what they were paying me. You can check out the other video and see what for what they were paying me. No, baby, no, that wouldn't even cover my gas. But so now I applied and applied for marshals. Um, and normally, like I said, when I go on a job, I get the job. Got the job, was hired part time, seasonal for marshals. And I have to say, I do like it. I'm in the fitting room or dressing room or whatever because I wanted something that was easy and I wanted to be working for, nice people or whatever, bosses being nice and people, the workers and stuff. And that is what's happening. That's what's happening. People are nice. The the company, I think they marshals, I think they give them. Well, since I've been working there, and that's just been a few weeks or whatever. I forget what day that was. I started this month. Um, they've had catering, stuff like that. And they, the store that I work at, they give food or whatever for people on their breaks. They have it all set out if you want to have some pick something. So you really don't have to buy anything for your lunch if you need to get something for your want to have something for lunch. But uh, nevertheless, it's nothing like being at home. These jobs out here want us to work for nothing. I'm only getting paid. I think it's $13. I believe it's $13. Only getting paid $13. Um, I believe it's 13. Yeah, 13. Look, $13. Not even. I'm just like it's around there 13.50 or whatnot is what I'm getting. Um, and you know, I don't even know what to say about it. Uh, it just is what it is. It's just something that I'm seeing. I feel blessed that I did manifest this because the people are nice and everything. But that's the only thing. I'm scheduled to work tonight from 6 to 10. They started me like at from 9 to 2, and I like them hours, but it looks like people are calling in, and so they called me and asked me if I can come in. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna have to tell them because one of the managers called me and she said that, hey, I want to see if I'm calling to see for us to discuss your schedule because I know the holidays are gonna be over, Christmas is over, New Year's is over. I don't know if she want to offer me the permanent position. They might, if they might want to offer me that, but I'm gonna let her know that listen, that 9 to 2, that's better for me. You know, even though 6 to 10, even though it's easy work. I'm working in the fitting room, dressing room. It's nothing much to do. But count the damn clothes. What the people got to go try on. Make sure that they get them, that you have them back. They give them all back to you, the ones that they don't want. And then you organize for them to be go on the rack to go back. You put them in a certain order, whatever. Easiest shit to do because that's the only thing I was gonna do. I wasn't gonna do anything else. That I want my working hard days working. My working hard days are over. That's way behind me. Way behind me now. Um, so I don't um I don't I refuse to do any hard work anymore in my life because it's not worth it. These motherfuckers really, when I start thinking about it, we really have the upper hand with these companies. We got the upper hand, but we don't know it. It's like what's that experiment where they said they put the fly in the jar and the fly kept jumping up, hitting the lid and hitting the lid. He only jumped so up to the lid. And then when they took the lid off, the fly kept only, or the grasshopper or whatever that was, the grasshopper just kept jumping up to that same height or wouldn't jump any further, even after they took the lid off of the jar. So it's kind of like that's how I see us as workers. That these companies got it twisted. They got us fucked up. They don't. They around here want to pay us $13 an hour. And look, and Marshalls is everywhere. It's on every fucking corner. You got a Marshall somewhere. You got a retail store, a Ross, a Burlington's. Like these motherfuckers are making buku money, but want to pay you 13. Well, they can pay us 13 because you got all these immigrants coming in. Everybody that I work with or have seen, majority of the people are Spanish speaking countries or from Haiti. I met two women. One's from Boston. One white woman. She's from Boston. Another one is from New York. and they're my age. Well, they get Social Security, so they just, um, doing it part time too, so they can have supplement their income or whatever. One of them is actually older. Oh, she's in my mom's age, in her 70s, and one of them, I think she's in her 60s. But anyway, they're at that retirement age, but they can't retire because they don't make enough money in their retirement. You see what I'm saying? So these companies got it twisted. They got us twisted. There needs to be a mass uh, walkout. That's what we need to do. Even though these immigrants and under George Bush, whoever, not George Bush, but Biden, letting all these motherfucking immigrants come in because, again, his buddies, the good old boys, are really running the country. They need the workers. After 2020, we started realizing that we're not going to be working hard out here for these people because they could care less about us. You working hard every day for what? For what? For what? Most of the jobs I see out here that are female or women oriented or whatever you want to call it, jobs, they don't pay shit. Like the retail cashiering job. I refuse. Even if they come to me asking me about cashier, I've been there, done that, and that's some hard work. You're not only standing on your feet all day, but it's so busy. You got customers back to back to back. So if they were to ask me that'll be a flat out hell no. You know. Uh, but yeah, these companies out here got it twisted. We have the upper hand. We have the upper hand. But I wonder, do we have the upper hand now that Biden don't let all these immigrants come in? Do we have the upper hand? But they can't do everything that we can do. Certain jobs that, unless they get this, they pay for the training. So we still have the upper hand in some industries. And we need to use it. We need to look out for ourselves because ain't nobody else gonna do it. They're not gonna do it. They look at us like some fools. Because we don't know. We're so scared. Now, in the morning times, I see people rushing to get there on time because if you don't get on time, you get points taken off or whatever. I don't know about with Marshall because I don't give a care. You know, I ask God, please help me not to give a fuck about what anybody think, what they trying to do, whatever, because I didn't want to be there anyway. Uh, I don't fucking want to work anyway. A 9 to 5. So, uh, yeah, I just wanted to get on here and this was just on my mind, been on my mind. I've been wanting to talk about it and everything. Uh, but yeah, I think that we need to definitely stay steady on our mission for us, what's right and good for us and nobody else. Even if you is on a job that you like doing, you know, just do what you need to do. That's it. Don't do no more. These motherfuckers don't care. Don't do no more than what you need to do. That's it. And definitely, if you got one that you don't like, definitely as soon as possible, get rid of it. I went to, uh, do something else. I was going to school for teaching. I went to school for teaching, passed the state board and everything for teaching here in Florida um, in 2022. However, you had to do shadow with another teacher, and she would have to evaluate you and give you points, and based off of that, then you could graduate. Basically, you can graduate. See how fucked up that was? Some reason the lady didn't like me. I guess you could see on my face because guess she could see on tell on my face that I wasn't feeling it anymore. I wasn't feeling doing the teaching anymore. There was a time when I was substituting. I used to go in the classrooms and so be be overwhelmed with joy, feeling like, oh, this is one day, this is gonna be me. I'm gonna have my own class and this. But child, after a while, I just started like, oh, I can't, I don't like it. Oh, I can't stand these kids. I was hear their voices and I'm like, oh my God, like the kids, but just the system. Everything is so system. You have to do this that way. You have to, you know, teach from bell up to bell down. You can't even you can't even bring in some books that you think that the kids might like. They have to be already approved by the school and this and that. So it was so much stuff that was coming up, and I was just like, I was only going to stay for the 3 years that you have here in Florida temporary teacher license, which is ridiculous right there. That's fucked up. Why would I already have a bachelor's degree, proving myself, and then you want me to take a test? You only giving me a temporary teaching license, a certification? What kind of mess is that? And then you want me to take another test, and that test was rigged. Nobody could pass it. That was, and so they moved that over to, well, they were people were complaining about that. They had it all on the news and everything, and they ended up moving it over to the professional side. So in order you can teach without having to take the general knowledge test. That's what it's called. uh, for 3 years. You get your temporary license, and then at the 3 year mark, you have to take that to get the professional license, which you could teach until you retire. That was some fucked up shit. I was like, I knew I would never take that motherfucker because it's rigged up. I tried to take it before. I passed, I think, the English reading or whatever the English part of it. That was it. So many people. The math part was ridiculous. How they had it set up. And that's what I'm talking about. And it's a corporation. Schools are run by corporations. They just want workers. In fact, they call everybody team. They want you to call the children. This is your team, or what? Or call the teachers have a team this and team that. So they're setting them up to work. That's what they want. They want workers, and so they run in the school system as well. So it's just a mess. I just want to say, go out and be happy. Do you know F these jobs. Go and get your business. I'm not going to advise my grandchildren to go to college. Ever, ever, ever. And I have three grandbabies. I ever to go to college. I would say start your business, do something that you enjoy, unless it's something that teach like it's something like I wasn't gonna say teaching because they don't even pay 50,000 here in Florida, Orlando. They're not even paying 50,000 for the teachers, and you have a bachelor's degree. I feel like that was an insult to me. All that hard work and 4 year degree, a bachelor's degree, and you still ain't paying me 50,000. You still pay only 46, 47,000. Like get out of here. So I would say don't even go to college. Look for something else that you can do, a trade, anything, because it's not worth it. It's not worth it at the end. Lucky for me, the money that I spent is under Biden. I think that they have a new thing with that. I think that's still up for some type of they're still working that out, but it's supposed to be zero. But it is at a zero balance for because I am in one of those fields like health, like nursing, like teaching. They forgive those. It's forgiven. Uh, but yeah, it's not worth it. The 9 to 5, it's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I would say go get a business, start a business, figure out. And if you is on a job, shit, take it easy, kick back, and only do what you can do that benefits you only, nothing for them. And I know we as women, I feel like women, we always want to help this. Fuck that. Don't help nobody. Help yourself first. Help yourself. Because it is all about you. And I think more people, Like my daughter is a nurse and she hasn't worked 7A to 7P. Why the fuck do nursing? She's got my two small children. Why does she need to work there from 7A to 7P? Because they have fewer nurses. They don't have to hire more nurses. But the job is you're in the hospital. It's very stressful. You got people dying sick. You got to be up on things. Like that's I think that's messed up that they have to work from 7A to 7P. You know, um, but I would just say, yeah, we do still have the upper hand as people that are working workers, and I think we should use that and whatever opportunity we have now to use it and get our own, businesses going because because they don't give a fuck about us. They never did, and they never will. So that's what I wanted to say. I'm out here doing my morning walk. I try to walk a couple of days out the week. Really, three. I want to put it back up to where I used to be, like 5 times, and I want to get some free weights in my condo. I want to get some free weights to, start strength training because I know that's good as well, especially as I'm getting older and everything. So, um, but yeah, so I'm now working at Marshalls, and I like it. It is what I think I manifested for myself. It's easy work. People are nice. Um, However, my plan is to move on. Uh, hopefully do YouTube full time um, in the future because I still would rather do YouTube full time rather than getting up working at somebody else's job, making them rich while they sitting back with their families and you know um, making them millions while they making millions off of my hard work. And I'm a great worker, very professional, very very good. That's why I always seem to get the job. And when I do it well. They call me in twice. I only had one day scheduled to work this week, which was Sunday. But they asked if I could work today, and they actually asked and called, asked if I could work on Friday. I didn't answer the phone because I was I didn't feel like work. I didn't know whether I wanted to work again. I was out of town, and I came back home from Christmas from my family, and I didn't know whether I got home here that I would want to do it. So I was like, I am not finna fucking it, guarantee that. But anyway, yes, I am praying. I think that all of us should go out here and stand for ourselves and get what we need, do only what we need for ourselves and our families, and to hell with everything else. All right. So it's a beautiful day out here. I'm finna continue on with my walk and hope y'all enjoy. Likes, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I'm gonna see you guys later. All right. Enjoy your day. Bye.